What's going on, YouTube? This is your boy, Big Mike. Oh, trying to fix Spider-Man's head here. I don't know if you guys can see him in the frame. But what's going on again, YouTube? This is your boy, Big Mike, back at it again. You already know who it is, what I do. This is what I do. And sorry, guys. I know it's been a while since I, jumped on YouTube. I just been busy, being me, doing things that a Mike does. But yeah, guys, I'm here, and happy Friday, TGIF, or depending on when you guys watch this, you guys could end up watching this later tonight, or you could end up watching this Saturday, Sunday. So happy Saturday, happy Sunday for those of you guys who are going to watch this the next day. I do want to give a shout out really quick to one of my best friends in the whole wide world. I met him through middle school, and that's my boy Noah. Woo woo! What's up, Noah? Happy birthday! If you are watching this, just know that Big Mike wishes you a happy birthday, and you deserve it, my man. You are so funny. You kind of remind me of me a little bit because I try to make people laugh, but you also try to make people laugh the way you do, and just the way that you say certain words just kind of really cracks me up. So happy birthday, my man. You deserve it. You deserve the best, man. I hope that you get all the best birthday wishes in the world and the presents as well. And just enjoy today, my man. And as a little kid, I would just love it. Well, I'm sure every little kid loved it when their birthday always fell on a Friday, because you could either go to the movies, you could go to the mall, you could hang out with your friends, go out to eat, so every time your birthday falls on a Friday, you just feel like you're set, you're set. And so yeah, Noah, happy birthday, my man. I wish you the best, my man. Keep on enjoying life, my man, and see where the road takes you. But yeah, what's going on, YouTube? I just wanted to jump on this video to tell you that, you know what? Even though 2020 hasn't been your guys' year, don't worry, it hasn't been mine either. At least something good came out this year. Am I right? Am I right? What's going on, guys? Yeah, as you can see, I am just all over the place today. I am filled with emotion. Just coming in with that score. As soon as I was listening to it, I was like, I was bumping my head to it. And then when I heard the little sample Spider-Man score, I was like, oh my goodness, I need to use this as my intro. I was thinking of like swinging in like Spider-Man, like how I did with the Snyder Cut video, how I came in as Superman. So maybe towards the end, I'll probably do that. But yeah, so yeah, guys, without further ado, I'm going to talk about Spider-Man Miles Morales. I'm going to talk about the PS5. Do you think it's finally time that your boy finally gets a console? I'm going to talk about that too. Alright, guys, so let's jump into this video. I'm going to talk about Miles Morales first, and then we'll talk about the PS5 and my thoughts on it and whatnot. Okay, so Spider-Man Miles Morales. As you guys know, yesterday with the launch of the PS5, whew, I got no words, guys. I got no words. I'm just speechless. I'm not going to lie. People on YouTube, I thought they were going to have mixed reactions to the PS5. They're actually getting some pretty good reviews. I mean, maybe there are some mixed comments on YouTube and Twitter and on the whole internet. But the ones that I've seen were pretty good. Some of them were like Xbox players punch in the air right now. Oh man, I'm not an Xbox player, so I can't relate to that. But but yeah, no disrespect to Xbox. No disrespect to Xbox. Actually, before I get to the PS5, I'm gonna tell you guys a little life story about PlayStation and Xbox and how Big Mike kind of fits into this equation a little bit. Okay, so yeah, yesterday with the PS5 launch, we got Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales. Oh my goodness. When I saw this, I freaking flipped. I was like, no way. Everybody on pretty much all the social media, they were wondering, they were all like, where's Peter Parker? Where's the OG Spider-Man? Don't get me wrong, I do love me some Peter Parker. But Miles Morales, I just want to see more of him, you know? Like, ever since I knew a long time ago about Miles Morales, because, of course, when Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse came, because I'm a nerd, and your boy reads comics, I did, however, when I was a little kid, I did read some renditions of Miles Morales and Peter Parker, so I kind of know a little bit about Miles Morales. I'm still doing my research on trying to find out, you know, what makes Miles Miles, but just to give you a little recap slash summary is in a very distinct future, Peter Parker dies, and so he has to pass the mantle, pass the torch to Miles Morales, and that's how Miles Morales becomes Spider-Man, or Black Spider-Man. And, you know, Miles is part of my language, but badass. Sorry, I had to say that word, but Miles is that, you know? And I'm not gonna lie, going to see Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, I saw that movie twice. I was gonna see it 3 times, but, you know, I just got busy during the holidays of 2018, but I saw it twice. I loved it. It got better the more I saw it. And I did see it, I did see it like a couple more times on Netflix, you know, with my cousins, and it just got so better every time I saw it. Like, I wanted to know more of Miles's story, you know, like, don't get me wrong, it was great in the first movie, but I want to see where they can explore his character into the second one. And so, and then, of course, after when the movie came out, like, even in the back of my head, I was thinking, this thing's gonna get a sequel, because, you know, it was so great. Of course, you know, then we got the news that a sequel is being developed. I'm like, yes! And to take this a step further, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse even won an Oscar. It got nominated and it won an Oscar. It beat Disney. That's crazy. It beat Disney for the best animated feature category. I'm like, oh shoot, you know. Disney has always either been nominated or they've always won that category. But having a company that's not Disney related winning something, whoo, that's gotta tell you guys something, you know. No shots fired or anything, you know. I love Disney, I love Sony, you know. But that's gotta tell you something, that like what they did to make Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, oh my goodness. Like, I feel like now that movie's already hit like its 2-year mark, well, it's about to hit 2 years in December. What if other movie studios get inspired by that? You know, they want to make a little rendition of their own, you know? You never know. But anyways, going back to Miles Morales. Oh my goodness, like, just the opening scene, like, when his suit is being teared up, or is being torn off, sorry, and then, like, his mask just, like, falls off. It's like, oh my goodness. And then the graphics, they look so beautiful. But I know that, like, when a brand new PlayStation game comes on, they kind of render the graphics, so that way, like, the graphics will look good in the trailer, but then when you get it in real life, it's gonna be like maybe 10, 15, 20, 25, 100 times better. So, oh my goodness, the graphics look good. I did see a lot of people on social media going back to that, saying, where's Peter Parker? Is Peter Parker is Peter Parker dead? You know, because this is kind of like a sequel to the PS4 Spider-Man. And, oh my goodness, like, just watching the gameplay was beautiful. I ended up watching the whole story, and oh my goodness, it was just beautiful. And, you could even play as MJ in the game. There's like this little one mission where you get to play as MJ. And then also, you know, towards the end of the PS4 Spider-Man game, I'm gonna get into some spoilers here, but then again, the game came out like what, like a year ago, 2 years ago, something like that. No, I think it came out in 18, I believe, or 19. Oh, I can't remember. It either came out in no, I think it came out in 2019. But towards the end of that game, Harry Osborn gets the Venom symbiote. And so I don't know if we're going to see him in the Miles Morales game. And then also going back to the PS4 Spider-Man game, Miles Morales was kind of teased throughout that whole game. And but oh my goodness, like just seeing Miles Morales, the big money shot where like he takes off his mask in the snow, that's the money shot. I was thinking, oh my goodness, this is gonna be a killer game. I need to get this game. Oh my goodness. And yeah, just took my breath away, speechless. I got no words. You know, I had some friends yesterday that just flipped out the way I did, and they were telling me that they want to get the game, and you know, as I was watching the trailer, I was thinking, man, like, I want to get this game, you know. So yeah, how do you guys feel about Spider-Man Miles Morales? You know, like, are you guys a big Miles Morales fan? You know, your boy is. Well, actually, your boy's a fan of superheroes, whatever, you know. Whatever alternative versions of the character is, you know, your boy's gonna be a fan of, you know. I can just imagine like the DLCs, the different suits that you can unlock in this game. Like, oh my goodness, like this is gonna be hands down 10 out of 10. This is gonna be like the #1 game in the world, hopefully. But yeah, you know, how do you guys feel about Miles Morales? Are you guys gonna get the game? Are you guys gonna watch it? Are you guys gonna wait a little bit? You know, or are you gonna do what I did? Even though your boy does not have a console, what I did was I watched like about 20, 25, 30 minutes of the PS4 gameplay, and I was like, I gotta get this game, you know. And sure, I did play a little bit of the game at a friend's house, but it just wasn't, I mean, I was excited, but it wasn't the same feeling that I wanted to have having my own, you know. Which is gonna bring me to the PS5. Okay, so let me tell you guys this little story really quick before I get into the PS5. So ever since I was a little kid, so this was probably like elementary going into middle school, everybody either had a PlayStation or an Xbox, or they had both, you know, PS2, PS3, Xbox, you know. I do remember, I don't know if you guys remember this, but do you guys remember that rumor after when the 360 came out that they were going to make an Xbox 720? Even your boy got excited, like 720, like what the heck, you know? 360 times 360 times 360, 360 times 2. I can't believe I said 360 times 360. Oh my goodness, you're gonna get like a buttload astronomical number. So yeah, I'm sure we all heard the rumors about that at one point, you know, Xbox 720. Even I got excited, you know. But growing up as a kid, of course, you know, I had friends, I had cousins who either had both, you know, who either had both consoles or they had one or the other. And sure, you know, they would invite me to their houses, I would play. To be honest, I think I did a little bit better on a PlayStation than the Xbox, because like the Xbox is like, oh my goodness, it's like so many controllers, and I mean so many controls, and it's like, oh my goodness, like when we're playing like I think when we're playing like Call of Duty, it's like, okay, how to shoot, how to, you know, it's like, oh my goodness. But then versus like the PlayStation, where it's just like, oh, you can just like do it like automatically, like, you know, well, not automatically, but you know, you can like what's the word I'm looking for? You can memorize. There you go. You can memorize like like R2 is a shoot, or you know, you could memorize that. I mean, you could memorize like the controls too on an Xbox. You just need to be an expert. Well, not be an expert, but you just need to like memorize it pretty good. And so, to be honest, I felt like I was more of a PlayStation guy. And plus, to be honest, I kind of see myself as a PlayStation guy. Like, I have had friends before in the past that are like, I see you as an Xbox kind of guy, or a PC kind of guy. But then I was thinking, no, I kind of see myself as a PlayStation, you know? And so, you know, growing up as a kid, during that transition, I was at one point going to get either a PlayStation or an Xbox, but I didn't know which one to get because, of course, like the rivalry was still high. You know, everybody was saying, "Oh, if you don't get an Xbox, you know, you're a simp, or you're a, you know, fill in the blank." And so I'm like, do I get Xbox? Do I get PlayStation? You know. And so then I had to make a final decision. I was like, PlayStation, Xbox, PlayStation, Xbox. Which one do I see myself more as? I mean, yes, I did see myself more as a PlayStation guy, but then at the same time, like, I was hearing the crowd saying, if you don't get an Xbox, if you don't get an Xbox, then you're fill in the blank. And so then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get a PlayStation. I don't care who calls me a fill in the blank. I'm gonna get it because I love, I see myself as a PlayStation. And, and so I was going to get a PlayStation, but then what had happened was your boy ended up growing up. You thought I was going to say I got Xbox, because I did like that little pause. No, I ended up growing up, because at one point my parents were considering of getting me a PlayStation or an Xbox. But then I grew up. But then also when I grew up, like, my parents like wanted me to spend time like in the outdoors, and so I did everything outdoors. Like, I went hiking, running, walking, swimming. Like, I just loved the outdoors. Bike riding, like, oh my goodness, like I could spend a whole day just bike riding, or I could spend a whole day swimming, or just going to the park, or just running around in my backyard. Like, I was that active. And of course, they always say that kids need vitamin D, which is the sun. And so I was like, you know what? Since I'm spending a lot of time outside, I already got used to it, and I'm actually looking it up just to make sure it's the right one though. Vitamin D. Yeah, vitamin D, the sun. Alrighty, cool. So yeah, had to get my vitamin D on. And so yeah, I just really loved playing in the outdoors, and ever since I did that, I just completely forgot about PlayStation and Xbox. Because they always say that if you spend more time outdoors, you're less likely to get sick. I know some of you guys are thinking, wait, what? I'll give you an example. So last year at my church, we have this tradition that we do every 4th of July, except for this year, where we go to High Ridge Park, and we'll just pretty much like have like a good 4th of July event. Like we'll have a concert. There'll be, like, of course, like they'll have games for the kids, and oh my goodness, it's just fun. And last year there was a lot of little kids, and they were running around, and but then after when they started running around, they started like feeling a little bit sick. They started feeling a little tired, and I asked my mom, I'm like, Mom, why are all these little kids like sick? And it's because like some kids like the indoors and some kids don't like the outdoors. If you are not an outdoors person, then yeah, it's going to be kind of weird when you walk out, when you run around, when you play, because your body's not used to it. And so, of course, like, my body's already used to the heat, because, I'm an outdoorsy guy, you could kind of tell. And so yeah, I did that as a kid. I completely forgot about PlayStation and Xbox. But I did, however, get a Wii, because in middle school, like, I felt like that was like the one console that every kid like had on their Christmas list. Like, oh, I want a Wii, I want a Wii, I want a Wii. Don't get me wrong, guys, I still love my Wii. I still play with it, sometimes, like, when people ask me, hey Mike, do you have a console? Sometimes I'll just say, yeah, I got a Wii. But they'll be like, hey, at least you got something, So yeah, but anyways, going back to how is this going to tie into the PS5? So for the longest time, I wanted a PlayStation. Like, for the longest time ever. But then, I grew up, and the more I started growing up, the less time I have for stuff, I'm not a little kid anymore, and so, like, the stuff that I would do as a little kid, I barely have time to do that, But now that this quarantine happened, it's like, oh my goodness, like, I have so much time to do everything, I can play on the computer more, I can read more, do some YouTubing, I can do more, you know? And so yesterday when I saw the PS5, I was like, I flipped out. I was like, oh my goodness. Like, just the video itself, like, when it, like, oh my goodness, like, when it had, like, those little thingies, I don't know how to describe it, but, like, when you watch the video, it has, like, those little thingies, and then, like, it just splits open, and then you get the PS5. I'm like, oh my goodness. And then you can also buy it, like, in a deluxe pack as well, so it's like, oh my goodness. It looks beautiful. It looks, oh my goodness. I did see some comments, though, where it was like, wait, is the PS5 going to be in black, too? So, I don't know, guys. But I'm not going to lie, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good being white. But, oh my goodness, it just looked beautiful. And, you know, the controls, I'm like, oh my goodness. So let me ask you guys this question. Sorry, I was trying to find the right words to say. Which gaming device do you think will be better going forward? PlayStation or Xbox? Let me know what you guys think, okay? The PS5 looks beautiful. Oh my goodness, it looks so superb. The graphics are gonna look, they're gonna look astonishing. They're gonna look amazing. It's, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so going back to, am I going to get a PlayStation? I mean, I do want to get the PS5. Don't get me wrong. I do want to get the PS5. But like, ever since like the PS4 came out, like I wanted to get it because of the Spider-Man game. But then I feel like if I get the PS4, then I'm going to be missing out on the PS5. You see what I'm saying? And like the whole experience, you know? But I did have a friend that told me, you know what? Get the PS4 first, so that way you can play all the games that you wanted to play, since you never got a PlayStation. Because if you get a PS5, then you're not going to play PS4 games on the PS5. You only have to buy PS5 games. But then at the same time, I'm thinking, well, if I get a PS5, I can just play the Miles Morales game, you know? Like, there's been so many times in the past where I have finished a game from story to story, and I've repeated it again, you know? Done some side missions, you know? So I got no problem, you know? Like, if I do get a PS5 and I do get the Miles Morales game and I finish it, I can play it again, you know? And maybe look up some tips and tricks, or, you know, some secrets or some Easter eggs that I didn't catch before, you know? Kind of like with a movie, you know? I have to watch that movie again in the theaters, because the first time I watch it, I'm probably not going to pay attention to what everything's going on, to where, well, okay, I am going to pay attention, but, like, I'm just going to be, like, so hyped up and so distracted that I'm seeing this movie that I'm going to miss all the references, the Easter eggs. So then if I go watch it a second time or a third time, then I'm going to catch snippets of what I didn't catch the first time. That's what I meant to say. My bad. That's what I meant to say. So yeah, I'll probably do that. I do want to get the PS5, hands down. I do want to get the PS5. Because so that way I can tell my friends, like, hey, I finally got a console, you know. Big Mike can finally join the party. You know, because all my friends have PlayStations but me. And who knows, you know, what if my friends get the PS5? We can all link up together, you know. Like, oh my goodness, that would be so awesome. Another thing that I do want to tell you guys is also another reason why my parents didn't want to get me a console, was because they didn't want me to be cooped up in my room playing, you know. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I know you can, like, limit yourself to saying, okay, you know what, I'm just going to play for like an hour, hour and a half. But let's say you play an hour, but then like you're so into the game, you're all like, you know what, 5 more minutes. And then eventually those 5 minutes pass, and you're all like, you know what, another 5 more minutes. And then another 5 passes, and then pretty sooner or later, what if you end up like on the 2-hour mark, where you're like, oh shoot, I was supposed to give this up an hour ago, or no, I was supposed to give this up 5 minutes ago, you know? But yeah, you can discipline yourself to do that. I'm not saying that I would do that, you know, I've done that before too. But you know, you gotta discipline yourself, you know? You gotta be an expert at disciplining yourself. So yeah, hopefully I will not do that when I get the PS5. But yeah, you know, just for the longest time I wanted a PlayStation, but I had to grow up. But hey, at least your boy got some outdoor activity for the rest of his childhood. I still do love the outdoors to this day. And I still do play with the PlayStation, you know. At some friends' house, at friends' houses. And yeah, so, but oh my goodness. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are on the PS5. What do you guys think? Are you guys going to go get it? I know this thing is going to be, it's going to be up there in price. It's going to be up there. You know, but coronavirus in my wallet be like, aw, Mike, you're so cute. You want to get a PS5? Challenge. Bring it on. I'm going to get that PS5. Whatever it takes. Your boy's going to save up. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. It looks beautiful. It looks astonishing. I'm sure if it does come out in black, it's also going to be beautiful as well, too. So, yeah, come to think about it, pretty much like the whole PlayStation franchise, like it's all been in black. Well, let me double check that. I don't want to twist words here and be like, "Oh, well, you know." Let me go to Google really quick. Sorry guys, I got allergies. My boy Spidey over here. Okay, here we go. PlayStation colors. Okay, they've also had it in cobalt blue. But like, I know like that's just the controls, but like, do they have like the actual console, like the color? Let me see. PS4 console colors. I think that's what I meant. Okay, so it's like multicolor. It's like, yeah, I'm seeing some red, some blue, purple, yellow. Okay, so so the PS4 has had multiple console colors for the platform. You know, I've seen some. Of course, the original is always going to be black and white. But I don't know. I guess like I guess not owning a console, you just see one color and you think, oh, it's got to be that color, but then you forget like there's multi-platform consoles that can change color, you know. So yeah, you see, this is not. Yeah, you see, I've never owned a PlayStation, and so I've always seen them as like black, you know, like just the color. But I totally forgot that there's different renditions to the colors, so I'm sorry guys, my fault. So, oh my goodness. So yeah, could your boy get a PS5? He is 100% on board about it. I'm not thinking about it. I'm 100% on board. What do you think? Should Big Mike get a console? Do you think it's time that I finally own a PlayStation, an actual console? Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think about the PS5, if you guys are going to get it or if you guys are going to wait for a little bit. Let me know about the Miles Morales game, you know. Are you guys excited for that? Are you guys also excited for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse? And also, guys, I'm sorry that I kept you guys on the edge. I promise I will keep on going back to YouTubing, guys. I'm sorry, guys. I just been busy just being Mike. But I promise you, next week, hands down, I'm going to give you guys maybe another Double Trouble video. I know it's been a while since I did those. But let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, share this with your friends, subscribe. Let them know about your boy Big Mike. Let him know that he loves Spider-Man. Well, he loves superheroes in general. Marvel, DC, you name it, I'm there. Anything that has to do with Marvel or DC, I'm there. Star Trek, you know your boy's going to be there as well. Star Wars, I'll participate with Star Wars, you know. Can't go wrong with Star Wars, you know. But yeah, just know anything that's Marvel, DC related, you know your boy's gonna be there. You know, if you want to throw me a big Marvel party, oh bro, that would be awesome. You know, if any of you guys, just whoever's watching, if any of you guys want to throw me a big Marvel party for my 22nd birthday party, hands down, I'm gonna take it. Even if I gotta miss work that day, hands down, I'm going. Well, I don't know about work yet, so we'll see. But shout out to work, too. If any of you guys from work are watching this, just know that, well, I don't think I ever missed a day at work. But, okay. If it has to come down between work and Marvel, depending on what day it is, and depending on, like, if a Marvel movie is coming out that month. No, you know what? You know what? Okay, how about this? I'll go to work first, if I'm not working an all-day shift, and then I'll go to my Marvel party. There we go. There we go. Spider-Man, I'm trying to twist your head. Oh, well. Yeah, see, I'm trying to twist his head, guys. Apparently, I think the spring is stuck or something. So, don't worry, I'm not hurting Spider-Man, guys. So, alrighty. Alrighty, guys, well, that's it. Enjoy your Friday. Noah, happy birthday, my man. Have a spectacular Spider-Man. Have a spectacular birthday today. You deserve it. You are the GOAT. And I'll catch you guys on the next Big Mike Entertainment video. Peace. Love you guys. Share this to your friends, family. Let them know that Big Mike loves you all. And just know that I am going to treat my fans like how I do with my friends. Love you guys. Stay safe. Peace. And let me know what video you guys want me to do next. Peace. Let's get out of here. Or should I say, let's swing out of here. Oh, I'm so dumb, but in a good way. All right, let's go.